Hi, this is George. We're driving around SBMA, Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority, the old US Naval Base today, and just taking a look around. We have been around most of the base. We just wanted to do a driving tour to show you kind of the way everything's laid out now, kind of all the businesses that's there. I saw some videos from a few months ago that showed the base very quiet, and now it's back active. There's a lot of road construction, but there is a lot of traffic, a lot of businesses open. About the only difference in the businesses I see right now is that during the pandemic, like I said, it was very quiet, very little traffic, but now the businesses are pretty much fully open, except that hours are shortened. The mall may be pretty close to being back to their normal hours, but a lot of the restaurants are not. A lot of the fast foods are not open 24 hours like they were. They're probably open 16 to 18 hours a day, but they pretty much cover most hours except the late overnight time. So that's an improvement. At the mall itself, things are opening up. I know the malls in Olongapo are more open than Harbor Point here on SBMA, but stores are continually to reopen. Some probably went out permanently. Others are coming online, so that's a good thing. They're opening up. And the movie theater is still not open. I haven't seen it open in any of the malls in Olongapo. Like I said, SBMA is an old US Naval Base. In 1991, Mount Pinatubo erupted, and it pretty much closed down Clark Air Force Base in Angeles City in Pampanga, and also the Subic Bay Naval Base here in Olongapo. And then I guess the base agreements did not get renewed by the Filipino government, so therefore they all closed. With SBMA, the government took it over, including the housing areas, the schools, and everything else, all the buildings as they were. There's good and bad since the base has come online. They do seem to take care of the roads. They are in the middle of a massive road improvement plan right now, where a lot of roads are under construction all over SBMA. Some of the buildings have gone downhill and no longer working. Then with the pandemic, other places were open, have closed, but there are certain areas where things are not quite being updated. But then on many other parts of the base, things are alive and well. New construction is everywhere, which is good. New hotels, new restaurants, so that's a plus. They still have the water. They have All Hands Beach is still here. If you ever want to go and go out to a resort, whether you want to spend a night, get something to eat, or if you just want to spend a day at the beach. I know Subic Safari, I'm not sure if they're open or not. Ridden out there twice, they were not open as recently. And then Ocean Adventure, I believe they are open. And there's another water park that is open. So if you want to enjoy some adventure parks, you can get out here to SBMA and do it. A lot of great food. I mean, there's food from all over the world pretty much on SBMA. Everything from seafood to pizza to steaks. Like I said, a lot of Asian food. You name it, you can get it. Probably the only thing that's different between here and say out in Olongapo or up in Subic or Barrio Barreto would be that there's no street food. So if you like street food that you can buy and it's pretty cheap out in town, well, they don't have that here. Not just on the street like you normally see it. They do have some vendors walking around selling some things, but it's not like you would find in Olongapo. So that's a difference. Another thing with the traffic here on SBMA, they have they don't allow trikes or jeepneys here. There's taxi service that take you pretty much anywhere you want to go. You can come in the main gate, or they have a big taxi stand over at Calican Gate, right inside the gate. You walk across, you can catch a cab, and they'll take you anywhere. If you want to go to one of the restaurants or the mall, they'll do it. A lot of places, if it's not too far, like the mall, when you come in Calican Gate, I believe it's about 50 pesos you'll pay by cab. If you want to go a little longer distance on the other side of the base, you might pay 100 or 150 pesos. But the going rate to go to most of the restaurants on the waterfront or at the mall is about 50 pesos. Just keep that in mind. So with that being said, traffic flows much easier here on base than it would off base. You don't have near the amount of motorbikes. You do have motorbikes. People that work on the base, they do drive a lot of motorbikes, but it's not like you'll see out in town where you got bicycles, you got motorbikes, you've got the trikes, jeepneys, cars, everything else going on, trucks, buses. So the traffic flows much better on the base. And like I said, they have strict rules, traffic laws here that you must obey or you will get pulled over. So just let that be fair warning. Come to complete stops. It's if it's a stop sign or it's a flashing red or yellow light, it's going to be first come, first go. And then other than that, follow the lights as they direct you, as you normally would. What else? Like I said, there's a lot of good restaurants down the waterfront. Most people's familiar with, if you want good steaks, you go to Texas Joe's. You can go to Slabs. You can also, one of my favorites is Raleigh's. It's down the water at the junction of El Caballo Road. There's a few other places that I like going to over there. There's Schooners near Texas Joe's. Really good hangout. They have music, I think 7 days a week starting at 6:30. Fair prices, decent food. So check that out. But if you want great service, go to Raleigh's. It's really good. I think it's a French bistro. I thought it was Italian, but I think last time I went there I read it's a French bistro. But great scenery at sunset, so you might want to check that out. And then, like I said, as far as the base goes, it was the old US Naval Base. I think at the time it was the largest US base outside the United States. And then Clark Air Force Base up in Angeles was huge too. But anyway, the bases are no longer here, but now it's a Freeport Zone here in Subic on the old base. And things are thriving once the pandemic officially ends. I'm sure this place will get busy again. A lot more restaurants will be opening, and you'll see a lot more people out and about. For shopping, they do have two Royals, one old, one new, and they have Pure Gold here. There's a lot of outlet malls, but if you want groceries and you want Western items like American food items, you might want to check out Royal or Pure Gold. About the only biggest thing between the two, Pure Gold, think of it as a Costco type where they sell in bulk more, even though you can buy single items. The Royal is basically a regular grocery store with a few extra items in there. Wildlife, you can come out here to SBMA and you can see monkeys, you can see goats, horses, birds, caribou, chickens, all that as you're driving around. I know coming up many roads, there are horses there, say El Caballo, and you'll see goats out there, a lot of dogs, a lot of cats. You go out towards Subic Safari and you'll see caribou and other things. I think last time we were out there, we saw 6 or 8 big caribou, so that was something too. It's just nice to get out. You're kind of in the jungle. Definitely when you go out toward the adventure parks, or you're going out toward Marone Gate, and some of that, you're more in the jungle. Where if you're back on the main base, then not so much. But I know many housing areas here, you do have a lot of monkeys. So they always tell you not to feed the monkeys, or you'll have them at your door every day. You're supposed to secure your trash if you live here, so you can keep the monkeys from throwing your trash everywhere and making a mess. So the ones that don't secure the trash, people, you'll see messes all around. So if you do live on base or thinking about, make sure you secure your trash. And other than that, that's most of what I want to talk about SBMA. Sometimes the driving can be frustrating just because of people not following the rules. But like I said, at least the police do enforce traffic laws if they see someone obviously breaking one. You got quick access to the Cytex if you want to go up to Angeles or Manila. So that's a good thing too about SBMA. And one more thing I want to leave with you is please, when you get here, think about how you're going to get around. Like I said, you can take taxis everywhere. If you are going to live on SBMA, you will spend a lot of money if you're depending just on taxis. And if you live in any of the housing areas, it's going to be almost impossible to get around without your own private vehicle or via taxis. Again, that's just a little bit about SBMA. It's always good to go over to Harbor Point to the mall, check out what's going on, and go from there. But thank you for watching this video. Be sure to keep up with this channel. We'll try to bring you as much as we can. It's pandemic time still. It's hard to travel, but as soon as we can, we'll bring you places all over the Philippines. In the meantime, you can watch our brand new YouTube channel, which is this one, which is all about the Philippines. You can go to our Instagram, which is all about Phils. Our website, which is all about the Philippines, and there are links to all our other sites on that one. And then you can also go to our Facebook page, George is all about the Philippines. Thank you for your time. Stay safe and have a good day. Until the next one, this is George. Take care. Bye-bye.